Hi, and welcome to my channel, 369 Tarot. Thank you so much for being here with me, and I'm so happy you're here. So, I'm going to do a reading for you today, and this is going to be a karmic reading, okay? So, please keep in mind that although this is a general reading, I do have a tendency to get pretty detailed and specific during the reading, so please only take what resonates with you personally and leave the rest, okay? Information for personal and private readings are down below each video in the description box, okay? And we're going to go ahead and get started. So again, fair warning, this is a karmic reading, so if you don't want to hear that, or if it's triggering for you, or if you think it's negative or whatever, then now's your opportunity to click off. And for the rest of you, if you would like to help support the channel, you can leave me a like, share, subscribe, and a comment down below. And we're going to go ahead and get started here. Okay. So I'm going to start off with pulling the mutual energy between divine masculine, because in this karmic reading it is going to be divine masculine and karmic partner. I'm sorry I didn't mention that. And we're going to start off with pulling the mutual energy between them. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. All right, excuse me. Sorry about that. Okay. I just have so many cards everywhere, you guys. Like everywhere there's cards. Okay. Spirit, please reveal to me the mutual energy between divine masculine and the karmic partner for this reading. Oh my goodness, you guys, it fell on the fire. That's crazy. It fell directly like on this flame right here. So that's saying something. Okay, so right now I feel like there's definitely a boiling point being reached, especially with the way that it flew onto the fire. So things are getting hot, things are getting pretty heated between the two of them. I feel like there's definitely some truth that's wanting to come up from the unconscious right now. So it's almost like, this little seed under the ground in the dark that's just been planted, but it wants to, and the seed is the truth, so it wants to come up and reach the sun, which is knowing the truth, which is enlightenment. So that's what I feel right now. So it's like this boiling point, once the seed breaks the ground, it's the truth coming out, it's reaching the sunlight. So that's what I'm feeling here. And we have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. All right. So I definitely feel like there's a whole lot of truth that's being held back with express your love. And I definitely feel like the expression that is between them, the way they are expressing themselves, is not good, is way too passionate. It's building a lot of resentment between them, is what I'm feeling here. I also feel like there's not a lot of romance, there's not a lot of romantic gestures, and there's a lot being held in. So I'm feeling like it's all being stacked up until it's going to reach that boiling point that we talked about. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at a clarifier for this energy. So let's see. Do you guys ever feel like you just want to clear away everything and just start new? Like in your environment, like you just want a whole new That's how I'm feeling right now with my desk. So I think within the next, I don't know, couple weeks, you may come here and just everything will be totally different in here. Um, we have this that wanted to come out. So we have offer. So I feel like there's an offer of love that's being held back, that's not able to be expressed, some kind of gesture. And the emotion that I'm getting here is that there's this expression from the divine masculine, this expression of love, a pure expression of love, okay? And it's being held back from being expressed. And I'm seeing the karmic almost like stepping in the way of the path of that expression here and stopping it, okay? So let's get another clarifier. Yeah, barrier. So there's a barrier put up here from that expression. So I feel like this masculine wants to express his love somewhere, okay, is what I'm feeling here. So there's an emotional offer of love that wants to be expressed, that's being suppressed, that's not able to be expressed. And there's a barrier being put up. And I feel like this barrier could be the karmic. So, and you know, it's the blockage in the pathway of that pure form of expression of love in that offer is what I'm getting here for this specific relationship, okay? I feel like for this reading, the karmic could even be a Taurus because I'm just feeling very Taurian energy from this karmic. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. I feel like this karmic is very like I don't know, like matronly, like and the way that she looks and her stance and maybe even the way that she dresses. I feel like she wears things that are like too baggy for her is one of the things I'm seeing. And the reason why I give you guys descriptions is so that you know if this is, you know, fitting to you. That's why I like to give specific details so that you know for sure if this is your reading or not. Okay. So let's go ahead. And I feel like this masculine is really tall. I feel like this masculine is really tall and like athletic built is what I'm seeing here. And I feel like the karmic is kind of the opposite. Okay. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about this mutual energy. Stability. This relationship can stand the test of time. So I feel like these two have been together for a very long time is what I'm seeing here. And maybe the emotions, the love has actually ran its course between the two of them. But there is a question of stability here, just being that that came out, okay? So there's a question of if the relationship can continue, because again, it's at a boiling point. There's a barrier from being able to express yourself. So I feel like neither one of them are able to properly express themselves in a very stable way, especially emotionally, okay, because this is about emotions. So I feel like for the karmic, there's a little bit of emotional instability in the way that she expresses herself. And I feel like for the masculine, there's a barrier, there's a shutting out, and it's almost like a building up of everything, okay? Trying not to address it to yourself. All right. So we have the mutual energy. Let's take a deeper look for who I'm reading for right now. Okay. But actually first, and I feel like you guys like this, let's see the spiritual lesson that is wanting to present itself here. Okay, that is presenting itself. Okay, we have virtue. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. So I definitely feel like with this relationship, they're not allowing each other to grow spiritually. So there's been a barrier to this masculine and this karmic spiritual growth, and it's each other. Okay, that's the barrier. So, not being able to speak what's from your heart, and, keeping someone from fully expressing themselves, or keeping someone from following what their heart wants or what their true path is not virtuous, and it's not living in that energy. And, they should be encouraging each other to grow spiritually and as a person as well, not creating more barriers. All right, so let's get a clarifier for this lesson. Okay, we got solitude. So, again, doing the right thing, doing the virtuous thing, and walking away is really, really what I'm feeling here. Okay. But it's almost like there's this barrier up from even walking away, and I'm not sure what that is. Maybe they have built a lot of stability together. But what I'm seeing here is even though they're together, they both still feel very, very alone. Okay. So, let's go ahead and see who I'm reading for now. Um, what decks to use? All right. Sorry. I'm trying to figure out what decks I should use here. I'm going to use the Dark Fairy Tale, and I'm going to use my tarot. All right. Spirit, please reveal to me the masculine energy here and this reading. Okay, we got the Seven of Pentacles, and this is Earth sign energy. We know a little bit about a lot of things, just enough to make us dangerous. So, yeah, this masculine definitely has a lot invested in this karmic. I feel like this karmic and this masculine, maybe they've been together for 7 years, but they definitely have been together for a very long time. And I do feel like, in a way, they've stunted each other's growth because instead of investing spiritually, instead of investing in themselves, they were investing in this other person. Okay. So I definitely feel like this karmic kind of has a hand in almost everything this masculine has built up for himself, is what I'm getting here. Okay. So yeah, I feel like this masculine is questioning if he's going to lose everything. All right, everything that he's invested over the past however many years, but I am seeing 7 years really pop out to me. Okay. Um, so, yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Let's get a clarifier for that energy. Spirit, tell me more about this masculine energy in this reading. And again, this could definitely be Capricorn energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. Okay, so yeah, they're afraid to do the virtuous thing. They're afraid to do the admirable thing, okay, because of the investments they've placed in their life with this karmic. That's really what I'm getting here. All right. And I also feel like there's an energy out there because I'm seeing the butterflies, and the butterflies really tell me about spirit, change in spirit, spiritual connections. And I'm seeing the three butterflies. So I'm thinking this could be a third party relationship because there could be another who's connected to this masculine. I'm seeing a feminine energy, and we talked about this pure expression of love. So I'm seeing this other energy here in white in this very pure expression. So this person could be teaching this masculine about expressing yourself, expressing from your heart, is what I'm seeing. And this person is very much admired, is what I'm seeing, by this masculine energy. All right. But again, there is that barrier up. There is not an expression of any kind of love from this masculine to anyone right now, is what I'm seeing. Spirit, please reveal to me, show me the karmic energy in this reading. Okay, we got two that came out. We have the Three of Swords in reverse, and then we have the Four of Swords. So this is definitely Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus or Jupiter. Okay, so the Three of Swords and the Four of Swords, this karmic has been through a lot in the past, okay? And I especially feel like the past 3 to 4 years were very hard in this relationship, okay? Is what I'm feeling here. So I feel like, you know, the battles between them, the arguments, the things that are said back and forth to each other have become so cruel, so cold, so hurtful that it's like this karmic has become desensitized to all of it, desensitized to the pain, desensitized to like the havoc here is what I'm getting. Okay. This karmic could also be recovering from an illness, is one of the things that I'm seeing here as well. Okay. She may have had to have surgery recently, is one of the things I'm seeing here, so they could be recovering. All right. And I think that while they're recovering, they're very cruel. They say very cruel things while they're recovering. And it's like, I feel like with this karmic, when this masculine is talking to them, it's like this karmic doesn't listen. They're thinking about the next thing they're going to say, the next jab they have to get that next jab in to really like stab the person in the back that they're talking to. That's what it's like having a conversation with this karmic. All right. So let's get a clarifier for that energy. And look, oh my gosh, karmic at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so my cards are just falling everywhere today. We have conclusion. All right, so definitely knowing in your heart that it's over. And I feel like there's some resentment about that. There's some resentment about the way the past 3 to 4 years have went. And I feel like holding on to these past 3 to 4 years have really destroyed what was left of the relationship here, is what I'm getting. All right. So yeah, there's an energetic ending at least between the two of them, and I keep seeing the heart. This karmic could have like heart issues, or I keep seeing the heart and surgery. I don't know. Maybe they have anxiety issues, something to do with the heart. Okay. So let's take a look at the thoughts this masculine has towards this karmic. Spirit, please tell me about the thoughts this masculine has towards the karmic partner. Page of Cups in reverse, okay? So this masculine, I definitely feel like this masculine has like a dirty blonde hair is what I keep seeing. I feel like it's like they can't express themselves. They're being held back from what they truly want to express. Um, they don't feel inspired. Any inspiration that they had is gone. And it's like they're looking at the past like, I can't believe that I fell in love with this person. I can't believe that I loved this person. How foolish was I? They're feeling very embarrassed. This karmic likes to embarrass them with their words, with the jabs and conversation. Anytime this masculine has fully expressed himself in the past, especially creatively or in a creative way, this karmic has like made fun of him, shut him down, things like that. And karmics love to do that, especially when you're expressing yourself creatively, because it's like a divine breath. It's the divine communicator is art. And so, karmics really like to shut people down with that, and it's like my very first comment I ever got on YouTube, very first one ever, was, what was it? This reading is so horrible. I can do better than you, is what it said. Another reader on YouTube, I guess. But yeah, like, so I feel like this masculine has kind of had things like that happen to them over and over by the person they trust, though, or that they did trust. And so now they just do not feel comfortable letting anybody or anything in. Okay. So let's get a clarifier for that. Spirit, tell me more about the thoughts this masculine has towards the karmic. Okay, so here it is. I was feeling it from the beginning. And you guys, you always see all of my cards come out, so you know they come out genuinely. But third party. There's a third party involved here. This person, this masculine, very much deeply admires, but, they haven't been able to express that to them either. And I feel like it's like they know, and it's like they dream about expressing themselves to this third party they very deeply admire. And this third party they definitely feel comfortable with is one of the things I'm seeing here. I feel like they're the opposite of this karmic, so they're very, very different. And yeah, they wish they could express themselves. They wish they could express themselves to this person that they very deeply admire, but they can't. All right, Spirit, please reveal to me what are the emotions this masculine has towards this karmic partner. What are the emotions here? Eight of Pentacles in reversed. Wow, so we got a lot of blockages here. Okay. So yeah, again, this goes back to what this masculine has invested. We go from the Seven of Pentacles to the Eight of Pentacles. He could be tied to this karmic with something that he's still having to pay on, some type of investment or something. It could be like a mortgage, I don't know, a car payment, something that he's still tied to paying and investing on. And I feel like he would definitely lose a lot of money. I feel like, yeah, this masculine feels like he works and works for nothing, basically. And he's been working to build his future for the past 8 years, 7 to 8 years is what I'm feeling with this karmic. And it's like, okay, he's included this karmic in everything. He's been working to build his future and make things more stable, but now what? Now what? Because the relationship's over. But if he walks away, he loses everything that he's put in, everything that he has physically worked for over the past almost decade. Gone. And so he's quiet. So he doesn't express himself at all. He doesn't feel comfortable or safe to do so. Okay. Spirit, tell me more about the emotions this masculine has towards the karmic. And notice this is Pentacles here. Pentacles in reverse. So this masculine is not really physically attracted or attached to this karmic in any way anymore as well. And it's like that's been lost too along the way. Spirit, tell me more about the emotions. Reinvention. Yeah, so he's afraid to make that change. Okay. He wants to go towards this other person, this third party person here that he admires so much that he's afraid to express to and make that change. But what about everything he'll lose? What about everything he's put into the past decade almost, right? So it's like, it's terrifying. This masculine has a lot going on in his thoughts all the time. Spirit, tell me more about the emotion, or tell me about the actions that this masculine will eventually end up taking towards this karmic. We got the Nine of Wands, okay? And it says, you seek to threaten me with death. If you seek to threaten me with life. Okay, so to me, this is the masculine. He is going to get fed up, okay? We have the 8 here in reverse, and then we have the 9. So it's almost like he's trying to block out everything, but it's not going to work, okay? So what I'm seeing here is he's going to realize the place that he's at, working just to keep these investments that, he really truly doesn't even care if he has. If you look deep in your heart, it's nothing that you can't build up again. It's nothing that you can't let go of. And you know that. You know that if you did it once, you can do it again. Okay. And what I'm seeing here is he's going to, again, that boiling point is going to be reached. It's going to be hit. And it's like, he's going to come to the mindset of, if you really want to threaten me, Karmic, it's not going to be with an ending. It's going to be with a continuance of this relationship, a continuance of this this hurt, this resentment, not being able to properly express myself. You know, that's the real threat here, because this masculine has been miserable. And the karmic's been miserable, especially with this Three of Swords. There's been so much pain, so much heartbreak. And once you reach a certain point, how do you even come back from it? Okay? So he's going to get to the point to where he's going to realize he's been fighting for what? And he's going to look at what he's been fighting for, and he's going to realize it's not enough. The physical things are not enough. The investments are not enough. Spirit, tell me more. And this masculine's definitely an earth sign. I would say Capricorn, but they could be a Virgo. Spirit, tell me more about, and they could have Pisces and Saggy placements in their chart very heavily. Okay. Spirit, tell me more about the actions this masculine will take towards the karmic. Okay. So we have guide. So yeah, they're going to start listening to their inner guidance. They've been so ungrounded for so long. And they're going to continue to become more ungrounded until they look within and their inner guidance and ask themselves, what are you fighting for? What are you fighting for? And what's the real threat here? Is the real threat ending it and walking away and being able to breathe that breath of freedom and, being done with all the karmic bullshit, walking away from the chains that bind you? Isn't that true freedom here? So it will continue to get worse until he realizes that that mindset is the chains that bind him, that you can let go of anything physical, that it's only investments, it's only money, it's only physical. You can always build yourself back up. Okay. Now let's get into the karmic's end. Let's see why this masculine is like this, so afraid to talk. This masculine, don't even talk that much. That's what I'm getting here. Okay. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more. Tell me about the thoughts this karmic has towards this masculine. Karmic, what have you done to this masculine to make them afraid to even speak? Okay, we got the Empress in reverse. Again, I'm feeling that Taurus energy. I feel like this karmic could be a Taurus or a Gemini. Maybe they're a Taurus Gemini cusp. Maybe they're a Taurus Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising, something like that. You guys, is what I'm seeing here. But yeah, this karmic they place a lot of blame on their self for the relationship. Okay. They see this masculine suffering. They know that they're suffering. And it's like that tinge of shame, that tinge of blame deep down within that they feel. It angers them. It angers them. And in that moment, they feel worthless. And so it's like they hurt the masculine deeper. They want to piss the masculine off so that they feel better. so that they feel better about the way that they've treated them, so that they feel better about the way that they viewed the relationship, because this battle can ensue. And then they can finally take a deep breath, because that little tinge of shame is then gone. It's then placed on the masculine. It is given to the masculine. Okay. This karmic is very overindulgent. I feel like this karmic is overindulgent in money and, anything luxury. This karmic could be like obsessed with luxury items. They could spend a lot of money. Maybe they only wear like the best clothes, have the best things. And this is to cover up the fact that they really feel very badly about themselves. Okay. Spirit, please reveal to me and I don't know why, but I just heard they hate music. I don't know why I heard that. This karmic hates music. How horrible do you have to be to hate music? The divine communicator, right? Spirit, please, wait, what was that? Why was this card in here? Let's take a look at what it is. Okay, we had the lust card that came out. So this karmic could have problems with addictions as well, with the Empress in reverse. They could have problems with lust, sexual addictions. Okay, I feel like for this masculine, they're definitely a workaholic. They work all the time. Spirit, tell me more about... And I feel like for this karmic, they've always been very manipulative, like sexually, and used that energy or a lust type energy to get their way. But it's like a lot has changed. I feel like it doesn't really work anymore. Maybe this karmic isn't really as attractive as they used to be, but it's like, I don't know, it doesn't work the way it used to, is what I'm seeing here for this karmic, if that makes any sense. Spirit, please reveal to me, tell me more about the thoughts this karmic has towards the masculine. Okay, so yeah, they can feel it. They can feel that there's a shift coming up, there's a change. And I do feel like they know that there's an ending. They know that. So they want this masculine to feel absolutely worthless, to feel very guilty about everything, so that they stay there, so that they have enough guilt to stay with them, because this karmic is afraid of being alone. They don't like their self, and they're afraid of being alone with their self as well, is what I'm seeing. Okay. So let's go ahead and continue this. I'm seeing a few things, but I don't want to speak about them until it's clarified further. So Spirit, please reveal to me the emotions this karmic has towards this divine masculine. Okay. All right. So what we have here, we have the star in reverse. Okay. And then we have the Three of Cups. So I feel like this masculine is definitely threatened to leave. He's talked about leaving before. And I feel like for this karmic's not intuitive at all, okay, is what I'm seeing here. But the reason why she knows this masculine wants to leave her is because he said it. He said it many times. And in those times when he said it, it's because he felt so broken down by this karmic. But with the star in reverse, this is emotional turmoil. Maybe this karmic even knows about the third party. Okay, maybe this masculine has even told them. And I feel like this karmic has... Oh my goodness. Has definitely tried to play the situation to their advantage with that guilt here. I feel like this karmic has like threatened suicide if this masculine tries to leave, she'll like say, I'm fine, you don't want me, I'm worthless, I will do this in order to reconcile. And then it's like as soon as he comes back, because of the guilt, because of the shame, this karmic acts like she's in like the best mood ever is what I'm seeing here. So it's really like an oppressive energy for this masculine. It's definitely a level of spiritual oppression as well, this type of emotional mental attack. All right. Let's get a clarifier for the emotions that this karmic has towards this masculine. Okay, we got observe. So yeah, it's like they know exactly what to do to guilt them. They know exactly what to do. They know exactly the right buttons to push. Okay, and they do know that it's only a matter of time before this ending does take place. All right, it's only a matter of time. So there's definitely some divine timing at work here. And it's like, especially the manipulation with the threats of suicide and things like that. It's like the divine really wanting to step in here. And I have 2 3s here, 3 and 3, which is a 6. So, there is going to be a choice made in that regards. And love, but also with the 2 6s, let me check my notes here, or 2 3s. So news, gossip. I definitely feel like that could be a trait of this karmic. She definitely likes to gossip about others, and definitely gossips about her friends. That's one of the things I'm seeing here. So anybody this karmic is friends with, they definitely talk about them, gossip, and I'm just noticing there's 3 3s because we have the Empress. So let's see. But yeah, definitely a huge gossip. And I feel like people talk about this karmic too. Gossip about this karmic. Let's see. I also feel like this karmic puts a lot of stuff like on Facebook, like when her and this masculine get into it, maybe this masculine like threatens to leave or whatever it is, and this karmic will like post on Facebook that it's all her fault and she hates herself and she's gonna, do something to herself, in order to get attention and in order to make like this masculine look like the bad guy or look like they just don't care, just to make them look like a bad person. Okay, so that's one of the ways they guilt this masculine. Spirit, please reveal to me the actions this karmic is going to take towards this masculine. Okay, we have the sun. That's so funny that the sun is coming out because we talked about the sun. This is enlightenment, okay? And let's get a clarifier to go along with that. We have vibration in reverse. And compromise. So I do feel like it's going to reach a boiling point. There's a lot of truth that's going to come out, is what I'm seeing here. This is going to happen within 3 weeks. All right. This karmic is, because of the truth that's going to come out, she's going to start the manipulation cycle of trying to guilt this masculine, and is going to want to come to a compromise, but I see this masculine being done. I see it's going to be the last straw. Okay, is this truth coming out? And it's going to come out within the next 3 weeks, okay? So, and look at that purge. So, that's what I'm seeing here, okay? So, yeah, that's my reading that I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it could bring you some clarity and insight here that you were looking for. And again, information for personal and private readings are down below each video and the description box. And if you'd like to help support the channel, you can leave me a like, share, subscribe, and a comment down below. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.